You're listening to The J with your host, Kennedy.
You are listening to a conversation episode of the J Radio Podcast, and this is episode 80. Today's episode is a conversation episode with Tom Cannon. Tom Cannon is from Shoryuken, and the interview that I had with him took place last summer, and Tom is responsible, him and his associates and friends are responsible for putting on the largest video game, I guess you could say competitive video gaming event in the United States. It's called Evolution. And in this episode, you will hear a lot of discussion regarding Evolution 2004. Evolution 2005, though, is taking place on August 11th through August 14th in Las Vegas. It's a very big leap from where they had it before, which was Pomona, California, at the college campus over there. And for Evolution 2005, there will be plenty of tournaments, such as Street Fighter. See here, I'm looking at the website right now, and there will be a tournament final for Guilty Gear Reload, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Tekken 5, Street Fighter Third Strike, Tekken Tag Tournament, Capcom vs. SNK 2, Halo 2, and probably a few others, maybe. Just to let you know how it went last year, we had two events to hit on a Saturday. One was Evolution 2004 in Pomona, and the other one was the G4 Awards. We played a little clip from our interviews that we had people who were coming out of G4. And G4 2005 took place about 4 days ago, and I believe will be airing next week on G4. I believe August 9th. You might want to check the schedule out on that. But for Evolution, when I was there, Evolution, there were many tournaments going on at the time, and you can see an interview. I believe you could just visit www.nt2099.com/interviews in caps /for gamers only, and it's an article covering the summer events, video gaming events of 2004. And when we were there, aside from the tournaments, they had another room, which it's not entirely an exhibitor's or dealer's room. You had one dealer, but it was a place where people can bring their own consoles and compete or play with other people any game you want. You just bring your own console and your game. But Evolution is such a popular and also a major event that video gamers who are really hardcore into competition, especially in the arcade and Xbox Live, most of the games are, of course, fighting video games, but this year is the first time we will see Halo 2, and that's going to be very exciting. And I think, with the goal that Evolution was going for was to have a video game event featuring competitive video gaming. And in this interview, you will hear Tom Cannon talking about Evolution, a little bit of the history of Evolution, and some questions that I had regarding the event. So everyone enjoy, and anyway, hope you guys can make it to Evolution 2005. You can visit the website at www.evo2k.com. So you may want to check that out, and that takes place on August 11th through August 14th. Here is our interview, my interview with Tom Cannon of Shoryuken.com regarding Evolution 2004.
First question I have is, how long has Evolution been going on? How many years? 1 year. Okay. And with Evolution, what is the prime goal that you guys always try to accomplish every year?
So our prime goal is to promote the idea of competitive gaming, but also social gaming. So our roots are in the arcade, where you don't play games on your couch in your own house. You go out to a place, you meet other people, you play games. And we want to bring that type of a environment to console gaming.
Okay.
So the idea is these guys all play Street Fighter, and that's how they meet. Not only Street Fighter, Tekken, and Soul Calibur, what have you. But once they meet each other through the game, they find out they have a lot in common, and friendships develop, and it's just you build up a community that way. That's what we're really trying to do.
And Evolution will always focus on fighting games, or is this going to change in the future, or will it?
Right now, our focus is definitely fighting games, but our core, I guess, demographic are competitive game players.
Okay.
And it's on console. Like I said, we were in the arcade. Arcades are dead, so we switched to console.
Okay.
But something like Halo 2, if people play that competitively, I know that there are Halo tournaments right now. That's something that we would consider doing, but it's not something that we've done yet.
I see. Now, I know that when I was there, a few of the discussions were console versus the arcade. Why the change to all console this year?
Okay, so the real thing, the nail in the coffin that made us make the decision was Capcom coin-op closing in the United States.
Okay.
So Street Fighter games are like half of our tournaments, and with Capcom closing, it basically means essentially no new Street Fighter games in arcade in the U.S.
Okay.
So up until that point, arcades have been closing here and there, but some people still had them, so it's like hanging by a thread. But now Capcom has clearly said that their future in the U.S. is on consoles, so it makes no sense to stay with arcade.
I see. And with Evolution, I know that a lot of you guys are you guys funding it with your own private finances?
Right.
Now the question is, I know this with some people. They said, Evolution is starting to go almost like convention-like. But I guess in a way, when I look at that is, you guys will, eventually need to make money, to host the event and also to purchase, many other things. Is the goal in the near future to get bigger, to expand, and also to go almost sort of like a convention type of way, or are you guys strictly is it going to be the way it is right now, and hopefully continue, tend to build from that?
Well, convention means different things to different people. The focus of Evolution is going to be, for the near future at least, the tournaments. Okay? That's our primary, that's what we do best, and that's what's unique about EVO that's different from, say, like an Anime Con or E3 or something like that.
Yeah.
The tournaments. But that said, we want to give people things to do when they're not playing in the tournament matches. Even the players who reach the finals of our tournaments, the greatest players, are only playing in the tournaments for a few hours. And this thing's a whole weekend long, so that's what we've started to do with having a separate room where we have vendors come in, like Red Octane and Vivendi, where they can show off games and people can play any kind of game they want, not just the competitive games casually. And so we would branch off in that direction, or continue to move in that direction, just having like a gaming event with the tournaments being the focus. But when you start talking about like having guest speakers, or like film screenings, some of the other things that you find at especially anime conventions, that's not really what we would get into.
Okay. Now, what about in the future? Do you foresee maybe bringing like the creators or people who created games like Tekken or stuff like that, or is that something? Oh yes, okay.
Definitely. We had a little bit of that this year with Jason Artie, who works for Namco, doing a presentation on Namco. He's not one of the creators of the games, but he gave basically a marketing presentation and told the players how they could help Namco get Tekken into arcades.
Cool.
And anything like that.
Now, I noticed that when you guys had the event at Cal Poly, is Cal Poly, is it hosted there because, is it run from a club that's based out of Cal Poly, or is it just a location?
Right, it's just a great location that was suggested to us by Cal Poly.
Okay. And with the event, I was wondering, one of the things we learned when we were there are about female competitors. We saw a few, but they said that for female competitors, when we interviewed them, they said it's very challenging because when they go against guys, everyone supports the girl and a lot of booing and stuff like that. And now, is that very challenging for Evolution, for your staff to I mean, are female competitors, are they welcome, or is it just very difficult that,
Well, the booing is usually for the male competitor.
Yeah, the male competitor, yeah.
Right, and so it's usually good-natured. I mean, I think, at least, that we're very supportive for female competitors, and we want to see them do well. I mean, all the players do, too.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And we've also talked with a lot of people who came from very far areas and from all over the from all over the world actually who went to Evolution. And for these competitors, when you guys, I noticed that when you guys promote them online, are these like promoted as the people that you guys got to beat? Is that the goal for a lot of these players? These guys are these guys are the top of the line. We got to knock them down, pretty much.
Well, interestingly enough, no. So each one of our tournaments is probably, the biggest one is around 300 people. And of those 300 people, only about a dozen really have a chance to win the tournament.
I see.
For the other 280-something, it's not about winning or knocking out a top player.
Mm-hmm.
It's, these players play these games seriously to win competitively. And so it's about seeing, like, where you stack on sort of the global ranking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, like, in your area, like some of the players from New York, they play against their New York buddies, and they think they're good, right? They've gotten as good as they can get playing amongst themselves, but they want to see how they stack up against the California players and the Japanese players.
I see. And with Evolution, is this the largest video game fighting event, or are there others around the country?
This is easily the biggest fighting game tournament in the country.
Will you guys be doing Evolution New York, Evolution something like
no, right. So, we've chosen a different format. Some other video gaming leagues, they have these mini, I won't say mini, but they have different venues like New York, Chicago, LA, and then maybe they'll take a few players and fly them out to Vegas or something and have a final tournament there.
I see.
We chose this approach, which is to have one event and draw everyone at one time, because we think it makes for a more exciting tournament because you have more competitors and more variety among the competitors. And for the people, for everyone in the tournament, they get to play and see and be exposed to different kinds of, or different sub-communities. So, like the Seattle community is a little bit different from the Vegas community, which is different from New York, and then you have Japan and Europe, and sort of an intermingling that you don't get if you only bring like one player from each area.
I see. And how well did this event do? Did you guys? How many people were estimated at this event this year?
We had 700 people.
Let's go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be back with Tom Cannon regarding Evolution 2004.
My neck, my back, my podcast, and my...
Dude, that's not how the song goes.
What? Then how does it go?
Well, it goes like this.
Thank God I didn't sing that.
OtakuGeneration.net, getting lyrics wrong since birth. Catch us every Wednesday for news, reviews, and stuff you can use for the otaku in you. Dude, not podcasting. Cats. Think cats.
Take a soundscape journey with electronic music by Tomoyuki Sugimoto. Modulation incorporates everyday sounds, Japanese culture, and vibrating grooves into 5 to 10 minutes. Modulation SUGIMOTO.BE.
Check out the World of Anime on podcast for discussions on all-around anime fandom. For more information or to tune in, visit the World of Anime website at worldofanime.project760.com and start otakuing with us.
Question 1.
How can I become rich and famous?
Question 2. What's the meaning of life?
Question 3.
Where can I find a fun weekly trivia quiz podcast? The answer to at least one of these questions can be found by visiting www.podquiz.com. That's www.podquiz.com.
Welcome to Baka Chat. Hey, this is ET from Baka Chat. Reverse culture shock at its best. www.inanet.com. That's AINANET.com. Mahalo. Now back to Kennedy with ENT. The source, the only source for Japanese entertainment.
Welcome back to ENT Radio. Before we continue with the interview, I would like to play some excerpts from our interviews with competitors at Evolution last year, and some of you may have heard it on a very, very early ENT Radio podcast, but for those of you who have not heard it before, I hope you enjoy it.
Do you know what part of California or
I'm in Southern California. I play at UCLA most of the time.
Okay, and what brings you out to Evolution?
Soul Calibur 2, that's the main game that I play right now.
Who do you usually play?
Taki.
So you're a very close counter competitor then.
Yes.
Now, how would you, as Taki, how would you compete against someone using, let's say, Astaroth?
Astaroth? Well, if he hits with A, I'll do a wind roll and try to go around and under it. You really can't step with Astaroth. So I would have to turtle up and try to get in as close as possible.
What about something like Tellum? Shinhwa or Tellum, yeah.
Just block, because Shinhwa has faster lows than I do, and Tellum is just faster than Taki in general, and she's a better step. So.
Now, do you see other many female competitors at these events, or is it really?
It's very little, and a lot of times when you see the females here, they're with their boyfriends. And so, yeah.
Are you like the main challenger that people see here? It seems like everyone's like, look for the girl with glasses. So I'm guessing you too.
Yeah, there's more girls playing Soul Calibur 2 than there are any other game. So it's a very female game, I guess.
How's she doing so far? How are you doing so far, competitive-wise?
I did really poorly. I almost won, which was very close, but I didn't make it to the next day.
How much time do you usually put to playing Soul Calibur?
I had a 6-month hiatus.
Oh, really?
So I came back like after 6 months of not playing, and I didn't do as well as I wanted to because.
So usually you competed before then?
Oh yeah, a lot.
Oh wow.
What do you normally practice? Do you just play at home, or do you play against your friends?
It has to be in the arcade most of the times, and sometimes we'll have gatherings at people's houses and play on the console where all the things are different.
Now, do you compete in other video games, or is it just Soul Calibur?
Soul Calibur for now. I'm learning Third Strike, Street Fighter, and I play Warcraft, and that's about it.
Well, what kind of video games? If we went to your house, what games would we expect you playing? See you play?
Probably Warcraft by myself, like
Warcraft?
with people online. And
How many hours of video games do you play in a week?
For Warcraft, I play a lot, like probably 20, 30 hours. For Soul Calibur, it depends on my competition because I don't play by myself against the machine. You just don't get better that way. I have to go to the arcade and find people to play against.
Since you're a gamer at the arcade, can you tell us about female participation at arcades? Are there many, or is it very?
It's very little, and it's sometimes just for fun, just for amusement. There's hardly any serious female gamers, and I think it makes it hard once you get a girl gamer in an environment of males. It's very hard for women to get into it because we get a lot of trouble. You know?
I see.
There's a lot of trouble that comes with women.
And you said that there are a few. You've competed in the past. Were there more women before, or do you see more now competing, or more?
They come and go. A lot of women get in so much trouble they just leave and never come back.
Oh, really? What do you mean by so much trouble in terms of
drama and politics?
Oh, really?
If you're the only girl in an environment filled with men, it's going to happen.
We were told. We heard that that guys tend to support the girls more, and they cheer, and then they boo the other guy they hurt.
Yes.
Really?
I mean, because it's always more fun that way.
Oh, really? I see. And did it happen yesterday when you were competing?
Yeah, there was a little crowd going on, and everybody was cheering for the girls, of course.
Now, as a female, how gratifying is it to be a competitor here at Evolution?
It's very gratifying. Last year I did a little bit better than I did this year, and it's always good. I mean, sometimes gender doesn't matter anymore. Like they're just your opponent.
console, you think you could do just as good?
On a console?
On Soul Calibur?
That's why I lost. It's because I'd never seen some new things that they found in that version, in the console version. And so that's why I had a really hard time. They had a character that wasn't in the arcade, and so I couldn't I couldn't play it against.
What character do you have the most difficulty with?
All the new characters, I have no idea. Like Sumina, Sophia, Assassin, Lizardman. I don't know those new characters.
Now, at home, I mean, how are you learning? Through arcade, or are you reading? Are you going on game backs and reading?
I learned through arcades and experience with other players. Because when it comes down to it in Soul Calibur, it comes down to just reading your opponents and expecting certain things.
And I'm going to aim so I get your spelling of your name right here. You go by Janelle, Namong, and Fate is your nickname?
Yes, I didn't name myself.
Are you like on Shoryuken, or are you on those websites?
I'm on Shoryuken, I'm on SoulCalibur.com, I'm on Bus Karate Dojo.
Do you use your own joystick or arcade stick? I'm sorry.
Yes, it's in here.
What do you use? Can you show us what you use here? Can you take a picture of this with her and her arcade stick?
Oh, authentic.
Yeah, it's very nerdy, so I hide it.
Are you the kind that would spend so much to change the buttons and the joystick?
I don't need to,
you don't need
so it's okay.
Let's take a picture of Janelle there.
And I got...
We would actually like to see more females competing.
Yeah, we need to break that gender line.
Yeah, we do. I mean, because girls are really good at it.
They can pull off any moves that guys can do.
Do you feel that Soul Calibur could be a random event where someone who's just played for the first time, they're mashing buttons?
Not against people who know how to play.
Can they beat you? Have you been against?
Not against
you can kick
people
ass.
who play, yeah.
Cool. Now, are you a defensive or offensive player?
Offensive.
Offensive?
You have to be with Taki. Yeah. It's kind of hard to turtle with Taki unless you do a lot of jumping attacks.
What is turtle exactly?
A turtle is somebody who's always blocking, waiting for somebody to whip a move and then punish them. So, more offensive and going in for the kill.
So the opposite would be someone that's offensive.
Yes, a rush down player, a pitbull. There's various terms.
Turtle. That's what turtle is.
So you've been to these events. How long has Evolution been going for? For a while?
I think it's it's been on for a while. I've only been to 2.
And you went to, now, were there more people, or do you see less people this year, or how comparable?
I think there's about the same amount as there was last year, but I think people are more tired and you don't see them all at once because everything's a little bit late right now. Everything's running a little late.
Are you are you disappointed that there are no arcades? I know there's a few people that expressed to us that they would rather play arcade than console. Are you the same?
Yes, I really believe that because console players never do as well as arcade players. Arcade players are amongst competition all the time. You can only learn so much at home by yourself. You have to really meet up with people.
I see. And now, you said you also compete in other areas. Where do you compete at? Like local arcades, or is it?
There's some local arcade tournaments. Sometimes people throw tournaments at their houses. I threw one a week ago at my house. I got fifth. So it was
cool. That's cool. Now, how many people do you usually come here to events? You and your friends, a group of friends, or?
Yeah, we have all the whole UCLA crew here, UCI crew is here, and various.
You guys have a Soul Calibur team?
They're kind of like teams, but just like mostly location-wise, it defines who plays who, and then they go among themselves and like.
Now your friend back there, she's pretty good.
Oh, she's awesome. She's
too shy. She doesn't want fun.
She plays Nightmare.
Nightmare. Ooh. Can you beat her at Nightmare? Or is it back and forth?
We haven't played each other a lot after 6 months. We went even last time when we played.
Okay.
So she's really good. A lot of girls do play Nightmare though. So yeah.
Does your family or friends, are they supportive of the video game habit, or are they pretty much is it part of your pop culture, part of your life, video games, or is it?
They don't like it. They don't like seeing me on Warcraft for like
really?
3 a.m. No.
Oh, so you're a hardcore Warcraft player?
Yeah, kind of. I've gotten really into it lately.
When you compete, what do you do it for? Do you do it because you want to be a female proving? Is it proving something, or is it more for the prize, or what is it?
It's just to play with people out of state coming in, people from Japan, to see how they play. It's mostly to see how other people play. I mean, I don't think a gender has anything to do with each other because my sister plays too, and so I was raised like that.
Are you pretty much impressed?
Huh?
Are you pretty much impressed with the competitors?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I was watching Daigo play and I'm like,
Cool.
wow.
Well, thank you very much, Chanel. I really appreciate it. Thank you. How does he feel about his chances in Guilty Gear?
Yeah, he thinks he'll do well.
Now, this last challenge, how was that?
さっきの試合は強かった強かったでもなんか It was very good. The opponent was very good. 周りが盛り上がってたから多分強い人なんだろうなってのはすごい分かった and like from the crowd reaction he could tell that his opponent was probably a very good opponent.
Now, does he compete in other countries or just here in the U.S. outside of Japan?
日本以外は外国で海外とかhe went to England for a tournament recently.
And how was that experience?
優勝の練習出したからなんかこんな感じで何タンクとか普段は4つだった4タンクで It was like kind of like Evolution, how there was many different games, and he participated in 4 different tournaments.
Okay. Now, being in America, does he have time to sightsee, or is it pretty much here for business?
アメリカに来てなんか観光の時間ありますか？それともなんか仕事みたいな出張みたいな。ほとんどない。でも1日ぐらい。1日。About 1 day for sightseeing.
All right. So, Daigo, you like? Ask him. Does he like blonde girls or brunettes?
金髪か。金髪か。I didn't even have to ask anything else, but he likes blondes.
大きいおっぱいお小さいおっぱい。そうだ。大きめだ。Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. You're here at Evolution as a spectator. What do you get out of going to these events? Do you go to a lot of video game events, or are you mostly into fighting games? That's why you're here.
Well, first of all, it's 15 minutes away from here, so like, what the hell, why not? And I like watching the experts play fighting games, and I just like the crowd reaction when experts play and someone beats the other, or when someone does a special combo.
I'm sure your first year, and so far, what do you think about this event?
I think it's great. I think it's an old day thing, and my feet are killing me, but
isn't there any girls who could kick guys' asses in video games, or is it mostly a guy-oriented event?
I want to talk about that because I saw, like, yesterday, like, one of the Japanese players, I guess, go up against a female player in Third Strike, and there was a huge crowd around them, and basically, they like, booed whenever the girl got hit, and, they just, like, whooped and cheered whenever she landed against herself, and I just felt sorry for, like, the guy, because it was really a catch-22. It's either, like, oh, you lost to a girl, you suck, or, oh, you beat down a poor defenseless little girl, you suck.
So Andy, since you're a big SNK fan,
yeah,
do you like the gratification of seeing Mai's boob bounce in the game?
I think that's overrated, man. It's overrated. There are plenty of other SNK women that are much better.
Like Blue Mary?
Yeah.
Who do you like? Akina? Who's your character that you like to play the most?
In King of Fighters?
Any of them. What's your favorite SNK game? What do you like to play the most?
Like King of Fighters, I usually play Leona and Whip.
So in Capcom versus SNK, do you think you could kick some people playing Capcom people their asses?
Capcom versus SNK 2 or SNK Chaos?
Or both. SNK Chaos. Which do you prefer?
I don't like playing Capcom versus SNK 2 because I think there's a lot. It boils down to people like Saka and Wonka and Cammy. I don't.
Let's talk about this fashion. Badge over the ear.
Oh, you should see me yesterday. I had my SNK cap.
What would you like to say? Your final words of what do you think about Evolution?
I think I would definitely come here again. I love like a crowd reaction, and the bigger the better. Like when people just yell, screaming in unison when someone lands a combo.
You just listened to several of our interviews that we did with competitors at Evolution 2004. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Before we end the episode, we just want to let everyone know that if you're interested in Evolution and learning more about this competitive video gaming event, please visit www.evo2k.com. And the website has scheduling information for competitions and hotel information and so forth. So please check it out if you plan to be in the area. And before we end this episode, here is our final segment with Tom Cannon. And I guess what else do I have to say here? I think that's pretty much it. So everyone, we'll see you again next time, and enjoy. Bye-bye.
And what do you guys foresee in the next in the future for Evolution for the next year?
For the next year,
yeah,
we'll update the roster of games to include Tekken 5.
Cool.
And hopefully Capcom Fighting Jam if it's released soon enough. We're also looking into seeing how we can slowly expand the type of games that we have.
Cool.
Like Smash Brothers is the game that keeps coming up. It's not a true fighting game, but it's it's kind of in the same flavor. And then maybe we would look into doing some of the first-person shooter games like Halo and Unreal Tournament.
I was wondering how this works out. I noticed that a lot of people were carrying Moss and a lot of different types of arcade sticks. But I noticed that, even with friends that I know who use arcade sticks, sometimes you get complications with, I guess, the converters and so forth. Does that slow things down for...
Yeah, it does. It does. And the Dreamcast, which is what we run a couple of our old Capcom game tournaments on, is really flaky in that regard.
Is there a reason why you guys chose Dreamcast instead of the other systems for Marvel vs. Capcom, too?
Yes, because the Dreamcast version is the closest to the arcade version.
I see.
So that's sort of a legacy thing that we have to, bridge the gap between arcade and console.
What is the big difference between the PS2 and the Dreamcast? Is it just timing, or is it the actual settings, or?
Capcom made changes to the game for the PlayStation 2 version.
I see.
They made some balance changes. They made some characters a little more powerful, some a little weaker.
I see.
That in itself isn't bad, except that we have a tradition of playing on the arcade version. And if you switch, then people have to adjust.
I see. Now, for the competitors that fly from everywhere, what's the incentive? Are they battling for, is it bragging rights? Is it a trophy, or is there money involved, or?
There's money involved. Our prizes, we give around $1,500 for first place, down to around $150 for third place.
For each game?
Yeah, for each game.
Oh, okay.
But the money isn't really the draw, because like I said, only a small number of players have a chance to win that money. Mostly it's bragging rights.
I see.
And that concludes our conversation segment with Tom Cannon regarding Evolution 2004. As for Evolution 2K5, please remember to check out evo2k.com if you are a competitive gamer and love fighting video games or Halo 2. If you got what it takes, bring it on. And sign up for the competition for Evo 2K. And let's see here, anything else? The Evo 2K tournaments are a partnership between the VGO network and leaders from worldwide fighting game communities. So remember to check out awesome websites such as Shoryuken.com, Tekken Zaibatsu, VGO Network, Major League Gaming, and Tekken.net for more information on certain tournaments. And just remember that Evo 2K5 is a 3-day event and will take place at Green Valley Ranch in Las Vegas on August 12th through the 14th. And this is going to be an awesome event. If you are a competitive gamer and you got what it takes, definitely, show your talent off at this event. And there's going to be a lot of talent from all around the world attending, so it's going to be pretty big. Very competitive, very awesome, and an experience that many of you will enjoy. So anyway, everyone, you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Visit JET on the web at www.nt2099.com/J-ENT and email JET Radio at nt2099@gmail.com. See you next time.